So what is going on, everybody? Have a awesome Christmas. We're almost there, 2 days away. I cannot wait for Black Ops 4. Oh boy. No guys, we don't really have zombies to play this year. Shit, we have Infinite Warfare zombies, but come on, man. But don't worry, because today we are back with another Black Ops 3 Zombies video where today we are going back to the past and take a look at the best, or should I say, secret Easter eggs you didn't know. We are now on episode 4 of this series. Over the past 3 episodes, you guys have shown amazing support. If you want to check out the previous videos, I will link them down in the description. But if you could, for Christmas, leave me a like rating. That's all I'm going to ask for. If you want to subscribe as well, that'd be helpful. But if you could do that for me, that'd be awesome. I'm sure you guys know how this goes down. We are going back to look at some older Easter eggs, maybe the lesser known ones that we really haven't heard anything about. Plus, these maps have been out for a very freaking long time. The zombie storyline has been going on for 8 years, so, you know, there may be things that we have forgotten about or deserve to get brought back up, or maybe people really didn't notice and don't know about. I think these are super freaking interesting to take another look at, so here we go. Today, we are focusing on the map Buried. Previously, we've taken a look at Mob of the Dead, we've had a look at Die Rise. I believe the first episode was on Shinonuma, but Buried for me was actually one of the better maps in Black Ops 2 Zombies. After Mob of the Dead and of course Origins, Buried would be the third favourite map of mine in Black Ops 2. And actually, it was a change. It was a really different map than what we are used to seeing. The verticality kind of in it. Okay, it wasn't the same as what we had in Die Rise, but the way we started out above ground and everything else was below ground was actually quite a cool concept. An old western town that was somehow thrown underground in Africa near the Egyptian pyramids. It was a weird map to actually focus on, and actually was the last time we saw our transit crew. We know in Buried, or supposedly we see at the end of the Easter egg, our characters all die in the future on Round Infinity. So I guess you could say that's kind of an Easter egg, but that's not what we want to focus on. I want to talk about something that you can find within the map that at the time a lot of people thought that maybe this was a perk we are going to be seeing in the future, and this was Scream Soda. Now, if you've played Buried, I'm sure you will know in that map you can find a character called Leroy, and to get him to follow you around or do commands, whatever you want him to do, you give him candy. If you want him to charge through barriers, you will also give him alcohol or different drinks. But there's actually a candy shop in Buried, and if you go in there, as you would expect, there is a load of candy, but actually on the floor, and I believe it's also in a few other places as well, not only the shop, but on the floor, you will find a PERK bottle, or it looks extremely similar to a PERK bottle, and it's called Scream Soda. Obviously, in this map, we also had a new perk introduced, which was called Vulture Aid, and I don't think we ever saw that again, which was a shame because it was a really good perk. But yes, on the floor, there was another PERK bottle that we've never heard of or seen before, and it's never made a reappearance, and it's called Scream Soda. I guess this is kind of Treyarch's pun on the drink cream soda, which is, well, a soda drink, maybe a drink that you would actually find in candy shops. So it was pretty cool of Treyarch to put this Scream Soda, a pun on cream soda, in a candy shop. But yeah, the name of it sounds pretty cool. If this was to be a actual perk, what do you guys think it could do? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think Scream Soda would actually do? For some reason, the first thing that came in my mind is you drink this, you activate it, and then somehow your character screams, lets out this godly blast scream, and just pushes all the zombies back. Kind of like when the Hulk claps his hands and it creates that massive gust of wind. I don't know, Scream Soda kind of reminded me of that. But yeah, this was one of the smaller Easter eggs that we found in Buried, and because it's actually quite difficult to find, you don't really go on the floor looking at bottles, because bottles, you know, we usually find PERK bottles throughout our maps located on the floor or behind barrels or whatever, but we've never actually had one named after something else. Usually they're just Juggernaut in a random location, or sorry, Juggernog. But yeah, Scream Soda was a random PERK bottle that was just lying there on the floor, which was pretty cool. Now, something else that I bet 99.9% of you will never have seen this, and I thought this was really cool to throw in the video because this is retro, this is throwback, this never made it into the game. I have for you here 2 loading screens of Buried that were never used. You see here we have the normal one. We have 2 different versions, one for the grief game mode and one for just playing in-game normally, but you will never have seen these, you will never have noticed these. These are unused loading screens that were never actually put into buried. Obviously, we have a horseshoe there. We have, you know, just different images of the map. They're not really too interesting. Maybe the ones that they decided to use in the end are a little bit better. But still an unseen Easter egg. It's something that I don't think anyone has really seen. And I thought these two would make for a cool episode for number 4. Let me know in the comments, what would you like to see for episode 5? What map do you want me to cover? Hopefully you all are having a great Christmas. If you could leave me a like rating on the video, that'd be very freaking happy. And ho 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 ha ha. Right, I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you for watching. I mean, actually, the footage that I have used here is from a video I made about this whenever this came out, which was 2013 to, wait, 13, 14, 15, 16, almost 3 freaking years ago now. But the outro, I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to let you guys listen to my 3-year-old outro because, you know what, it's retro, it's cool, and actually, although the graphics aren't too good, this is one of my favourite songs within Zombies. So thank you, and goodbye.
Always unsuspecting, so easy to love.